Connie, abort. Don't panic. If you have any emails or documentation relating to the Operation Cash Money, you should delete them immediately and maybe burn the hard drive they were stored on just to be safe. The government might be onto us. Can't take the risk of them tracing it back to me, so I microwaved my hard drive. Can you bring me a replacement and install cookbooks and sell out? I need to get back to work like nothing happened. Might be a good idea to run a network logistic as well, just to make sure no one's trying to trace on me. Dear God. That's the thing, right? How did Operation Cash Money go so wrong so fast? I got back to my desk, took a photo of a banknote and opened mugshot on my PC, and then it pops up this message about illegal currency manipulation. How did it know I was trying to do? That stupid app must have narked on me. I swear there are snitches everywhere in this business. So, the M2 drive needs replacing. What do you have? Or what do you have? A Kingston A2000 250 gig. I'll have to order one of them. So I'll order one of them. Objiro, thank you for 7 months. Okay. Our work here is done. Must complete top secret job undersea intel gathering. Undersea? Must complete soothing sounds. What the? Oh, I've got a water cooler and stuff. Nice. Right, what did we get? We got 3 working graphics cards. So for $499, we got 2 1080 Ti's and a 1050. And not one thing was broken. That is amazing. That's a pretty good deal. Well, that's the water cooling job. This is the RX. Where's it gone? 8 gig. Job done. Yep, that's exactly the problem I spotted. Good to know we're both on the same page. Yeah. $300 profit, that's not bad. Right, let's go and visit this person. I feel like I've been here before. Oh my God, where's the M2 drive in this thing? There it is. I mean, microwaving your SSD, that's one way to make sure nobody can... Uh-oh, I don't know which was theirs now. Rip. Why doesn't it have a label on it? Normally it has a label on it. Was it this one? I think it was that one. It's a bit stupid, that. Nope. Normally puts a little thing on and says this is owned by this person. Right, sell out and cut books and blinked again. Obviously. Gained T, thank you for 34 months. Open his front panel, why? Job's done. Job done, mate, innit? Get paid. Thanks for the assist. If anyone asked, this never happened. Yeah, okay. Hoping you can water cool something. Hang on, we've got a water cooler on before we do that. Let's see what we got here. Right, so the thinking is we get a 360 up there. And then we get a wonderful CPU block on here. Very nice. None of these reservoirs fit. Where does that go? Wait, what? How is that a reservoir? That's not big enough to be a reservoir. How does that work? I don't get why this. Look at the size of this. Why will this not fit here? I genuinely don't understand why we can't put one of these things here. Why won't that just sit nicely there? I don't get it. What do we have to do to it to make it want to do this? I don't get it. Remove the GPU. But how's that going to help? And I really hate the way these pipe connectors are here and we can't put them here so we can go straight down. That genuinely bugs me. We're just getting up with janky piping. Drag the pipes to bend them. What? Woo. I can't get any further in though if I can't actually... Bend, remove corner. Remove pipe corners. Okay, that's a bit weird. I like how you can customize, like, move it around. Oh, that looks a bit weird. That looks horrible. Let's get rid of that. There we go. That's fine. How do we accept? That's quite cool. I just wish you could put this, you could spin this rad around so the pipes, though, it'd be a much tidier thing. Right, so somehow we need to go from like here all the way down here. Yeah, that's just nasty. But if we go that way, we can have giant pipes. Look, this is what it's like to be Dave. This is what he does. Giant radiator pipe just in the case because I can't turn the radiator around. It's so dumb. Maybe we'd be better off going inwards like that. And get rid of that corner. Oh man, this looks horrible. This is genuinely horrible. In fact, maybe actually I think this one. Undo. Now, how do we just remove this altogether? How do we just not do that? There we go. Let's go there like that. And then accept that, and then we'll do that one to here. This is what Dave needs in his life. He needs some software that lets him do this. That is so bad. That is so bad. Imagine having pipes like that. Right, anyway. So that's on there. Because that looks amazing, right? I think that'll boot now. Wait, did I fill that with liquid? Don't think I filled that with liquid. Clear coolant. Did it fill it? Clear. Yeah, it's got coolant in there. I can see it. It says incomplete case. Something's not right. Yeah, but it won't boot. Oh, it wouldn't boot then. Now it's booting. Let's get the RGB going. Get lighting on there. We'll get OC, CT on there. Go into the BIOS. RAM speed 2400, right. Settings. Oh, we can't even... Yes, we can. Overclock. XMP is on. That's how that goes. This is where I break the CPU, yeah, probably. Let's get the important stuff done first. Oh, look at this copper beast. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Okay. See if we can get to blue screen. That's running quite hot, but it's under control. 94, 95. Look at it go. That's on the limit, that is. Wasn't there an app for overclocking the GPU? I think there was. GPU tuner, that was the one. Well, we didn't melt the CPU, but it's like that close. Oh, it went. It went. Oh, we're going to have to come down slightly. We're a little bit too close to the wire there, I think. All right, let's bring it down a snippet. We're a little bit too close to the bleeding edge right now. Look at that, 80 Celsius. And then it went to 89, and then it went boom. Interesting. Maybe we're overvolting it now. Let's try. I don't think 1.35 is going to be enough, if I'm honest. You reckon it's the power supply? I thought we chucked in like a chunky power supply. I think it was a voltage stability problem. It's not having it, is it? We've got an 850 watt power supply. I would have thought that was enough, but it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if it's a power supply problem, because if it was a power supply problem, it would just shut down. Wouldn't blue screen necessarily. Let's try bringing... Let's come back to 41 and just try and get a stable build. It's idling at 44. And then we run the test. It goes up to 50 and then blue screens, which means it wasn't a thermal problem. So it's either the voltage is wrong, it's either under or over voltage, or we're not got enough power. Is the radiator spinning? Do you mean the fans? I would hope the radiator's not spinning. Nobody wants a radiator doing this. It's unlikely to be that. Let's just bring this back. Let me go back up on the voltage. It's bumming out straight away. I don't know what we've got. I don't think we've got a 1,000-watt power supply kicking around, have we? No, we don't have a big boy power supply. It's not a thermal issue. It's definitely a voltage issue. We can order a bigger power supply if we do it as part of other jobs. So let's do this first. I don't know, Red Martin, because I see the temperature go up to like 50 and then the whole thing blue screens, which is definitely a voltage thing. Anyway, we'll see what parts we need from this because I'll order another power supply for that as part of it. This one needs some custom water cooling with blue coolant, apparently. Hoping you can water cool my computer. The processor should be fine. People water cool processors right. Maybe get some blue coolant. Do we have blue coolant? And then it looked like real water. Yeah, because water's blue, isn't it? Not the coolant isn't water, but that's different. I've been too stressed out recently. The whole project's just a massive responsibility. I need to create a little zen moment to reflect on the true meaning of Blando's breakfast cereals, to respond to the deeply laid foundations of the extra mild product line. What? I have no idea what she's waffling on about. Install custom water cooling. Blue coolant. We have blue coolant, opaque and clear. So we're good on that one. It's got an i5 in there. We might have a block for that. Or we might not. So we need a block for an i5. There's a rad. Let's get rid of that panel. The problem, I think the problem with these is always where's the water tank going to go? Because that seems to be the problem. Having said that, it goes there quite nicely on this one. I'll tell you what it is because those water tanks are side mounted. So it will mount on the side of that case there, but what it won't do is mount on the base of this case here. Even though the tank's got space for it, it's a side mount, not a floor mount. That's the issue with them. So any of these would go in here. And then we can do a front or a top rad. Looks like a 360 up there. We'll put a 360 rad up there. You could even put one of those fans back. That's a Heataway 140. You could stick another one in there. Stick it on the front. Might as well. Remove the side fans on the other case. Why? See, I wish it said on the description here whether they're a floor or a wall mount. Like, we know that's a wall mount, and that one as well. We think that's a floor mount because we just used one. That's probably a floor mounted one. I'm kind of tempted to order a bunch of these just so that we've got, you know what I mean? We can play with the options a bit. Like, we don't have one of them. We don't have one of them. We used one of them already. It's $1,000 there. Yeah, $1,750 worth of random reservoirs. And then rads, I think we need... I mean, there's the Alpha Cool stuff's fine. I'm happy to use that. It's cheaper as well. I think we'll have 2 of them and an extra 1 of those, just so we've got them in stock. It's $2,500 of stuff. CPU blocks. What was that?
Side note, you should have the next office by level 10. Has a closet storage for unfinished rigs builds. Clean up your delivery shelf a bit.
What do you mean clean up my delivery shelf? How? How? Are you saying it will clean it up? i5 7600K. Right, Kaby Lake socket LGA 1151. You can change that office by the escape menu. But what about all the stuff that I've put in my office, all the custom bits? I might just order a couple of them, get them in stock. Okay, what else do we need? We've got the coolants. We've got connectors. We've got blue, so we could use blue connectors on it to make it look nice. They wanted blue water, which should be clear pipe. We have clear pipe. Although we don't have clear rigid pipe. Get some clear rigid pipe going. Right, let's get all that bought. That is a heck of a shopping list. Your order will arrive tomorrow. Ka-ching. Hang on, let me remove all my customizations just in case they go AWOL. What else did I put down? Right, let me save this. Change workshop. Is this where we want to be now? Executive. Oh, hang on. We had basic. Now we've got expanded. And then executive comes later, presumably. So we'll go expanded. We've got a massive kitchen that we just, like, don't need. Place item. I thought I ordered coffee beans on 3 to 5 day delivery. What's all this green stuff? You don't own anything that fits here. Oh, is that where we can put sofas? Let's presume where we can put the sofa. Have we got any pictures? There's a little picture on the wall. Don't know what goes there. Rubik's Cube and a board game, the all-important stuff. You put another coffee machine here. Wait, you can get mats as well, look. Blimey. So what's this space? Spare PCs. Wait a minute. So that means what? We can put that here? Oh, nice. No? Yes. You can only sell complete PCs. What about these things, though? Like where I've just got bits that I can't put in my inventory. We're not getting anywhere we can put them. We're not getting any kind of storage. Because that room is entirely wasted until you've got complete PCs. The storage is directly left of the delivery shelf. Here. Oh, here. We have a storage cupboard. What was in that one? Now look at that. We have a storage cupboard for our old half machines. I'm not sure I like that. I kind of prefer it if it wasn't a door. I'll probably forget that these things are in there, you know? I like that I can do it. I just don't like the way they've implemented it. I also would just massively prefer if you can put stuff in your inventory. I forgot what we was doing now. I just ordered a load of stuff, didn't I? Wait, where's this machine come from? There's that one that we're trying to clock. We need to get a power supply. All the watts. We're doing water cooling stuff, yeah. I've ordered the water cooling bits, but I need to order a bigger power supply for this one. We've got plenty of 1200s. Minimum. Sort by price. Wait, that's a 1200 power supply for $260. Wow. There's a thermal take one here for $270. Modular. It's only 180. I think we'll take one. We'll take two of those, I think. They're pretty good value. So that's the power supply that we're going to try in there. And then we've got the email that we need to do for this woman here with the blue coolant that we've ordered the bits for. And then there's this one, which is Perry Diddle was a drummer for Mangled Cabbage. She's an impact engineer. But she's in this totally bogus situation with her boss. She was supposed to stress test a printer, but she got the wrong memo and smashed her computer instead. Anyway, she's totally up for getting the band back together, but she can't play unless her PC gets fixed. She's got still got to stress test the printer too, but she Said you could do it for her, just punch it or something, I guess. And hey, uploaded an old photo from Mangled Cabbage's last concert to the company drive. Can you see the crowd going totally wild, dude? Maybe you could set it as her wallpaper. She drums to like release tension and stuff. Okay. So replace the air cooler, the graphics card, and a wallpaper. Okay, what's she got in there? So she has a Zotac GeForce 1050 Ti OC edition, which I very much doubt we have. Nope. Zotac 1050 Ti OC edition is now on order. Replace the air cooler as an Arctic Freezer 33 Esports edition. We have a 34 Esports edition, but she specifically wants a 33 Esports edition, which is a bit annoying. Because she will know the difference. She will open it up and check. Arctic. Oh, what just happened then? That one. Okay, nothing we can do until we get that. And then it's a wallpaper job. Next PC for marketing giveaway. I got another PC here for you. We're going to give it away like the last one. Not sure if it's missing parts or just broken, but I know you're smart enough to figure it out. Definitely worth slapping about a graphics card in there. We want to target the gamer crowd, okay? The parts are pretty delicate. I wouldn't trust anyone else. We kicked off the social media post with a riff-raff video, not a TikTok video, a riff-raff video. Basically took that PC you fixed up for me, strapped it to a skateboard and let it loose on a half pipe. Obviously it fell off, got a bit smashed up, but bit of a fail, honestly. But I added some goofy music and uploaded it anyway, and people loved it. Got 2,000 new followers. Let's keep the train rolling, yeah? So he wants a hard drive, a new PSU, an upgraded graphics card, and clean out the dust. Blimey. Doesn't want much. I don't even know if we've got a hard drive lying around. We tend to have SSDs and stuff. Okay, storage. Oh, we do have a hard drive. How convenient. But we can't install it. Yes, we can. Right, install hard drive. Replace the PSU. So that means what? It has to be a TX 550? Or can it be something better? Like, can we chuck in the 600, for example? $80. Let's get one of them on order. And upgrade the graphics card. So they've got a GTX 1060 Gaming 3G. 1060 Gaming 3G. Every card we have is incompatible. I think they're too long. That's annoying. MSI GeForce GTX 1060 Gaming 3G. That's that one, isn't it? $300 watts. I don't really want to spend $300 on a graphics card for it. But all the others we have are incompatible, so we don't really have a choice. Okay, that's that done for now. Top secret undersea intel gathering. I need this PC equipped with water cooling. There's a lot at stake. Oh, I just did a massive order for water cooling. The signal color is red. Set coolant fluid. I don't think we have. I don't think we have red coolant. We do apparently have red coolant. The Division 61 top brass have selected me for a top priority intelligence gathering mission in the Baltic Sea. I'm heading out soon to meet my contact in Kiel. I may not return. We don't need to replace the GPU, you need to upgrade it. Okay, so how can I upgrade it? If not, like every single GPU I have is incompatible according to the list. So I have to buy another one. Install custom water cooling with red coolant. We may be able to do this now. I don't know. It depends what parts we have kicking around. It's going to be things like the CPU block. Because the current GPU is in the slot. Wait, are you serious? That's actually a thing. $1060 gaming. Oh, that's so dumb. That's stupid. Why does it tell you it's incompatible just because you happen to have one in there already? So they want an upgrade from that. We could put a 1080 in there. Or maybe a 1066G. What about that? It's got more VRAM. Yeah, boy. Good shout, dude. Let's take that off the list. Saves a bit of cash. Cool, we just got to replace the power supply now. So this is a water cooling upgrade. An i9 9900K. We've got a bunch of stuff arriving. The one thing we won't have, though, is the CPU block. So we're going to have to order an i9 9900K CPU block. Which is Coffee Lake LGA 1151. So that's any of these. Do you think the ones we ordered will fit? Even though we ordered... I think we ordered Kaby Lake stuff. Do you think they'll fit onto the Coffee Lake? Because I actually ordered a couple, like, spare ones. I think we should wait for the delivery. Yeah, I ordered a 1151, but I ordered a 1151 Kaby Lake, I think. And this is a Coffee Lake CPU, but I think the same socket. So I'm thinking, because I ordered two of these, and I reckon they'll fit on. So I'm tempted not to buy anything until the delivery comes. I think that's it for now. Printer's working. Holy smokes, look at the delivery. Look at all this water cooling. We spent a fortune. Spent thousands of dollars on stuff. Yay, the coffee beans arrived. Woo! Let's put them over here where they won't get wet. Lol. There you go. Look at that. Coffee machine, coffee beans. Lovely. Just literally grab a handful of beans, put them in the machine, press the button. Out comes the black gold. Right then. So this one, we're going to try and remove the power supply and replace it with something a bit more chunky and see if that solves the voltage issues that we seem to be having. Not convinced, but we'll see. Sticking a 1200 watt. See how that goes. Okay. Just as I suspected. So what is it that's not stable right now, I wonder? Let's go back to factory reset. We'll have to do it one step at a time. So actually, first of all, what we'll do is we'll just boot it and check it's stable. So that's on factory settings. So factory settings, we've got a CPU doing 45 and a GPU doing 60. But it's stable. Okay. So we'll try XMP. Okay, 45 and 60. All good. Can't alter these apparently. Not allowed to change these. So CPU base clock. So CPU's 4000. Let's try squeaking it up a little bit. Seeing what happens. Yours did this for some reason. Once XMP was disabled, it was okay. That's interesting. I'm going to try that. Let's try turning off XMP. But leave the overclock on and see what happens. Hey, cats. RAM frequency was... Oh, that's still doing it. Like, it really doesn't like this overclock. Let's try boosting the voltage slightly. Bring the voltage up a little bit. You don't always have to, JRD. You have to feel your way through it. It is trial and error. Yeah, you see, that's gone up to 70. But it's with the extra bit of voltage it's doing it, but obviously it's generating more heat, but it is stable. So that's fine. So now we'll try the XMP back on. See if that makes any difference. I don't know, Poets. There's no way of boosting it up by the look of it. Omega of Sweden, thank you for 38 months. Okay, that's stable. We'll try knocking it up one notch. Let's try boosting the voltage. We could get better RAM, yeah. Ooh, 80, 81, 80 Celsius. I don't think we're going to get much higher than that. Put it this way, if that was my CPU, I would stop there. I wouldn't want it roasting more than that. But you could try and squeak it a bit higher. But you might end up in the 100C in thermal shutdown. But personally, I would leave it there just because of longevity on the CPU. N10 SE, thank you for 84 months. Good morning. Well, don't forget, this is like flatlining at 80. This is like all cores going for it. Like, that never really happens that often in real world usage. So, but yeah, I don't like going over 80, but you can go over 80. But considering we want a GPU tune as well, that's going to add some thermals. So we'll see what we can do on this. So, core overclock. Let's try adding 100 megahertz on the core clock, see what happens. Boom. Maybe I have to bring up some voltage with it as well. Wait, what? I haven't done anything. Oh, it's already got the old settings applied. Let me bring that down before we go any further. Actually, let's give it... let's give it a bit more voltage, and we'll go back to 100. Blue screen. Okay, so the GPU's at 75 off that. So we could try squeaking out a bit more on the memory clock. I mean, if you look at the power draw as well, I still maintain that 850 watt power supply is going to be enough. When we've done here, I'm going to swap it back just to see, because I don't think this needs a 1200. See what it thinks about 100 on this. It'll probably blue screen, yeah. Asking a bit too much. It might just be a voltage thing, though. That's pretty good numbers, actually. 82 on the CPU, 82 on the GPU. I'd take that. That's squeezing out some decent performance. Thank you, Pep. It was a good race. What we should do is install, what's it called? Let's see what score it gets. .22 FPS is not amazing. We'll see where its performance score's lacking. Anyway, what did they want? In red coolant, oh, they wanted the water cooling. Install water cooling for the CPU with red coolant. Let's do that. This is the i9. Let's get a blob on there. Now, I think that our blocks will work on this. Might put a silver on there. There's a lot of silver on this board. I think a silver might look pretty good. There you go. Okay, so that works okay. Yeah, we'll see what the performance bottleneck is on that. I don't think it's working very well right now. Reservoirs, radiators. Right, that's interesting. So it would put a 140 up there. And there's the 100, which would go there. The Corsair's too big. That would stick there as well. Any of these will do. I think I might go with the 100. It's quite cute. So we've got an alpha cool block and an EK reservoir. Makes sense. Have we got any silver pipe? Clear ridge. I went for clear, didn't I? That's right. Okay, so how are we going to plumb this together? Oh, this is awful. I actually don't like the way they stick out on the front, though. I mean, you just, in real life, you just want to turn this around like 90 degrees. Face the pipes inwards. Or again, just put those over here. It's going to look nasty no matter what we do. We'll go from there to there. This is so finicky. No, we'll leave it. They don't pay for visually pleasing setups. That's true. Oh, look at that. Like a horrible bend on that. That's ridiculous. That's about as good as it's going to get, I think. A 90-degree bend on a water cooling setup is just a big nope. I just realized I used the gold connectors and I wanted the blue ones. Dang it. Oh well, they don't care. Right. We want red coolant in there. UV coolant, opaque coolant. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's see if it boots up, shall we? Beauty panel, which completely covers up the tank. Which is just like the dumbest design. What is the point? And then we'll have all of this on a nice flashing red. There you go. Woo! Disco PC. Enjoy. Enjoy your disco PC. Right, stiletto. How much did we lose on that one, I wonder? $550? Rip. Minus 40. We lost money on it. That's ridiculous. I think that's the first time I've ever lost money on an upgrade. But we did sell them with flashing red lighting. Oh boy. Was this the one? Install water cooling for CPU. This was Herman's PC. Was that this one? Yeah. So Herman wants custom water cooling. Actually, before we do that, what happened to this then? That graphics score is pretty good. Blimey. 6,600 from a Threadripper, though. Meh. I mean, 11,300, it's probably still going to make good money if we sell it. If we sell the Copper Beast. We'll have to keep all the parts. Yeah, but it's a Threadripper. What are you going to do? I think we can still sell it. We're ready to go, though. I love the way you can't see any of the water cooling. It's genius. There you go. You can give us a price on there. Might make a couple of grand out of it. Right, install blue coolant and water coolant for the CPU. This is a Core i5. This means we can stick one of them on. Presume we're going to do a 360 red on top. And then we've just got to figure out where to put the reservoir. Has this thing got RGB? Yeah, it looks alright. Pipes are going to look nasty. There can only be one squirrel. You are correct. Right, connectors, blue. Pipes, clear, rigid. And then we'll go... This is going to look so bad. Fine. Let's get rid of that. Fine. Blue coolant it is. Oh, they've already got lighting on there. Can we get like a nice blue breathing? It's got green cables, but we're not being paid to swap the cables, so I'm not going to change them. But, you know, green cables on a blue just like liquid is a bit weird. But hey, that's what they ordered. They can pay us for blue cables if they want. That's Herman's machine done. Incomplete case. Okay. Apparently that's not Herman's machine done because I forgot to put something back in. Could it be the front panel? See, QA spotted it. Quality control. We made $230. This is brilliant. Just like sitting at the riverside waiting for a bite. As long as he's happy, that's all that matters. What's this one? Hang on a minute. That machine... I was going to swap out the power supply. Just remembered. I was going to put the 850 back in though. No point giving away a 1200 if we only need an 850. Random reboots on an RTX 2080 Ryzen 12 core. What power supply have you got? Oh, if it's 2080, you should be fine. Anyway, that's fine with an 850, so that's going to get sold with an 850. Right, I've got another PC for you. Not sure if it's missing parts. It's broken. I know you're smart enough to figure it out. Might want to give it a bit of a cleanup, though. The parts are delicate. I wouldn't trust anybody else. Okay, go to PC. Okay, what was we doing on this? Oh, the PSU. That's right, we ordered a new PSU. Power supply. Takes 550. Does it boot? King Awesome, thank you for 71 months. N10, thank you for a tier 2, by the way. This is the perfect one for you, Sim Gamer Nerd. Which one? This one? Or the one we just did? How you doing, sir? Did you finish your race, by the way? Putting that in there. Charles. Wait, what's wrong with it? What have I forgot now? Side panel. I couldn't see it. It was on the other side. Good job, quality controller on it. Collect. Whoa! Profit $471. Oh, yeah. This beauty's going up on socials tomorrow, and I've got a high-profile streamer on board to help with the promo. Abdul, there's a job for you here, mate. They want you to promote it. You finished 10th. Nice. Yeah, 13th was the best we could muster. Finishing the race was good enough for us. We didn't practice enough. I'm just glad we finished. Pretty tired after it, though. Suzuka's tiring track, and me and Alex were not on form. Perry Diddle, the drummer for Mangled Cabbage. She's an impact engineer. Oh, hang on a minute. We've done the story of that one. What was we missing? Air cooler and graphics card. Uh, 1050 Ti OC edition. Did we order a new one? Is that one? I can't remember. Did I order a graphics card? I don't remember ordering a 1050 Ti OC. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Right. Oh, yeah, we ordered the 33. I remember that. Yeah, we got a broken one. That can go in that. And then boot it up. Wallpaper themed to a rock concert. Apparently, we need to find a Bon Jovi poster for the desktop. Drunk Boat, sorry, thank you for 28 months. So, Abdul, when's your next endurance race? Like, what are you going for next? Right, rock concert. See a rock concert here? Can't be that one. I don't really see a rock concert. Oh, that one. I guess. Meh.